Hi there, welcome to my channel. Just a little bit of fun today. I saw online a while ago somebody using a big block of aluminium and a giant magnet and swinging the two together to see what would happen. And because aluminium isn't magnetic, they can do this with copper or aluminium. And it was just looking at the way magnetism affects metals that are non-ferrous, non-magnetic metals. So I've got a fishing magnet there. This is about £160 or 160 kilo pull strength. So basically, if it's actually take 160 pounds, pull it away. I've also got a little copper tube there, little elbow joint on a piece of cotton, and as we can see, it's not magnetic. And we're just going to do a little bit of experiment to see how a magnet can interfere with something that is non-magnetic. So it's just a bit of fun. You can do this with the kids, the grandkids, or just for your own bit of pleasure. And it's a very, very simple thing to set up and fascinating to watch. So I do hope you enjoy. You'll have to excuse us though. Next door is doing some work and we might hear drills going like that now and all kinds of noises. So let's see how it goes. So what happens is a magnetic field around the magnet, and that can interfere with things like copper or aluminium, even though they're not magnetic. Right? It creates a field which can interfere with the material's normal properties. Well, not normal properties, but it interferes with the magnetic field. So if I was to just swing this now on a pendulum, just like a pendulum, the copper, it would just keep swinging in a very regular, straightforward and backwards line. And from there to there, it will take the same amount of time. And as it goes less and less, it's a very, very regular motion. Okay, just gravity. So what if I put the magnet in the path of the pendulum swinging? This is when things start to get a bit irregular. And this is so simple, you can set this up yourself. So just let it go now, let it swing. You see it interfered with it. In fact, actually, it might have just touched that. I'm just going to raise it up a little tiny bit. So I'll swing it now over the magnet and we'll see it does something rather odd. It suddenly stopped in its pendulum motion, even though it's not magnetic. How strange is that? Let's do it again. And it just starts to act really strangely around the magnetic field. Let's try it in the other direction now. You can see it's like as if it's bumping into something as it gets into the magnetic field. And then it stops it. Now again, if I lift up the magnet, you'll see it's not magnetic. It's just affected by the magnetic field when it's swinging. So it's a dead simple experiment you can do with the kids, or anyone, just do it for your own bit of fun. It's just really, really strange. See, it stops dead then. How odd is that? There you go. So magnetic fields do act on non-magnetic substances like copper. I've seen this done also with aluminium. So I hope you enjoyed that bit of fun, and very easy to set up.